Hello again, guys. It's Jim from PA Woodsman's channel. We're out today doing a little bit of foraging. We're going to see if we can come across some morel mushrooms, some wild leeks, better known as ramps, and maybe some fiddlehead ferns. But I'm seeing a lot of the ferns pretty well progressing around here. I'm not sure if they're fiddleheads yet, so we'll take a look. But I was back here about 2 years ago camping. This is family's property, and where I sat my tent up, I saw a bunch of morel mushrooms that started rotting away already, that were just gone. So I'm hoping I'll catch them now while they're just starting to pop and maybe get a bunch of them. So we'll see. Well, just had a deer go by. Didn't get a chance to get it in frame. Looks like people's been back here trashing up the property. We gotta get it reposted. They'll rip them right back down anyhow. So it's already ran into one person back here one time. Says, "Hey, you're on my property." I said, "Don't think so, bud." So but alright guys, we'll check back in once we find something. Wanted to take a second and show you the poisonous these are not fiddleheads. These ones have like a fuzz around them and they're white. These are definitely poisonous, guys. So we don't confuse these with the actual fiddleheads. The fiddleheads that I'm looking for are going to be a real glossy fern with almost like a brown paper bag around the fiddle itself. But I don't have the exact name on me right now of this version, but these are poisonous. So trying to get a still here before I go searching for additional things. Looked like I disturbed some geese. And them geese are still down there. I'm just wondering if they're nesting right around here somewhere, since they're not leaving and they're pretty vocal. I don't want to give out my exact location. One, because this is my favorite fishing spot. We do really good, plus this is our property. I'll have to do an overnight down here this summer. I just got to watch for the snakes. I haven't seen any of the copperheads, but there's supposed to be some around here. I did get a black snake a couple years ago, but after I saw a photo of one eating a copperhead, I'm not going to mess with the black snakes anymore. They're my friends. So, but what I thought was morel signs, I'll be honest, was a pod off of a tree from a couple years ago. So should have took the time to look. I was still new and looking for morels. Still new. Just check out this young fox, little red fox. He's checking me out. Just happened to come around the corner and there he is. See if we can get a better view of him. It's alright, buddy. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. Aw. He went. It's okay, Pumpkin. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. Hello. Where's Mommy? Where's your mommy? Huh? You're so pretty. Yes, you are. You're so pretty. I know, guys, I can be sentimental sometimes. Hey, buddy. Let's see if we can get we're going to go ahead and get a still here. Alright, guys, these are fiddlehead ferns. So let's get this in frame. You can tell with the brown package, and there's this one big thick groove right down the middle here. So, oops, where's the frame? Sorry, guys. But there's the big groove. So I'm going to pick a couple of these, and we'll try them out at home and let you know how they taste. Hello, guys. Jim again, PA Woodsman. We're back from out foraging. Got the Forager's Harvest book out right now at the moment on my cutting board here. We were looking mostly for morel mushrooms today, which I have not found yet. I just came back from the last spot I know of that I picked them from, and either they're late or somebody got there before I did and got them. So no morels. But what I did get, I'll show you here in a minute, is some ostrich fern, better known as fiddleheads. And I'm going to show you how to distinguish them from the poisonous ones, which I've showed pictures of. Which is the poisonous ones are the cinnamon fern, the Osmunda cinnamomea, and the interrupted fern, Cleototina, whatever. So you can research more of this online, but I got the ones that are edible. I'm going to set that off to the side. I did some research online as well as reading the book. And a lot of people just more or less will clean these good, boil them once, and clean the water out, put another boil in. It's supposed to get the tenacins or whatever it's called out of them. Another guy just cooks them up after he cleans them. And when I say clean them, what you're going to do, let's see if I can zoom this in for us here. Try to get my camera to... Not using my typical tripod today, so I'm trying to zoom this in here. Okay. It's got this baggy, it looks like almost like a paper bag on it. It's just brown, flaky. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to run this through a colander in the sink and get these clean. So let's see if we can get this better in the frame. I apologize, guys. I'm trying to find the camera lens here, but this is the fiddlehead fern. And like I said, I'll clean these in the sink through a colander, get all this crap off of them, boil them in water, let them sit there for a few minutes, rinse them out again in the colander, throw another fresh batch of boiling water in them, and I'm just going to toss them with a little bit of butter, garlic, and salt and pepper. So, but I'll just dump them in this pot here. I've never had them before, so I wasn't being greedy and taking all the fiddleheads that I could find. So this is what we got. It's a good side dish, so I'll clean all the debris out of them later. Second thing I found was wild leeks, better known as ramps. The last spot I was looking for my morels is where I found the wild leeks. I gotta clean these up, so. But you could just smell the pungence of garlic and onion in here right now. If we had smell-o-vision, oh, you guys would be amazed. So we're going to get this all cleaned up, and once I get it cleaned, we'll give you another show again. These more or less, you can just toss the greens in salads, or just go ahead and saute them in a little butter and garlic and salt and pepper and all of it, which I'm not going to eat anything right now, because I just done foraging off of Ponderosa's lunch buffet and salad bar. I met the wife and daughter after I was done foraging for lunch before they went out to Mom's. So, alright guys, I'll check back in after I get some of this cleaned up. Alright guys, we're back again real quick. This is the wild leek, better known, they call them ramps in the southern part of the states. It's a oniony, garlicky smelling plant. Oh, the aroma is like outstanding. I got them cleaned up. I probably found at least 100 plants. And like I said earlier with the fiddleheads, I did not want to deplete all my resources. One is I've never tried them. Two is if I do like them, I want to be able to go back periodically and take from it. But you don't want to take everything, because you want it for later on down the road. And there might be other people out there in my area that appreciates a good leek every once in a while again. So the author tells you that the plant is comes in bunches 8 to 10 inches apart. It's a wild onion species. If you can see the illustration here, I'll try to zoom it in for you. Of the plant, they were grouped all together like I'll show on the last page. So, authors all right here. There's like tons of them. Oops, you'll never see them if I don't have it in frame through here. So I didn't see anywhere near that. But author's all saying some of the times you'll find them with a purplish reddish tint towards the base of the stem here. I didn't see that. I saw a lot of stuff I thought might have been leeks at the beginning, but then I got to these, got my shovel out, dug down. I had my little backwoods hole digger for, you know, latrine duty. That's a little thing, and I used it. I'll tell you the truth, it did the job, but I could have probably used a bigger shovel. But you have to dig down, or you're just gonna. The fiddle head's in the water boiling. I couldn't get all of that brown stuff off. I figured it's in the boil. I'm going to rinse them out, boil them again. That should get the majority of them off. And I didn't feel like being here all day peeling them. So, alright guys. Like I said, I'm not going to be eating any of this.